Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. This time for the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Kyanite and the Adidas Yeezy MXT Foam Moons that dropped today. The Moons did, and the Kyanites that dropped yesterday. Now, as you guys can tell by the screen, this is going to be strictly a Shopify video because unfortunately, luck was just not on my side, nor I guess was my setup that good on Yeezy Supply because obviously I got nothing. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, the first drop we have the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Kyanites. Now, as I've said before in the past, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Kith has always been a store I prioritize a lot. As you guys know, a few weeks ago, I was trying to experiment to other stores like Shop Nice Kicks and Shoe Palace, but unfortunately I still don't have any luck with those stores yet, so it's best for me to just stick with what I know, and that is Kith for now. I will eventually get back to trying to experiment with those stores. Maybe I need to be on a server or something. Maybe I'm just not quick enough. I'm not completely sure, but that is for another time. As you guys can see, I set up my task and all that good stuff because unfortunately this was my last hope. If I wasn't going to cop this, then unfortunately I felt like I wasn't going to cop anything at all because Yeezy Supply was already over. Yeezy Supply dropped at 9 a.m. and here we are for the 10 a.m. drop. So of course I start my task 5 minutes ahead of time to get through queue and all that good stuff. I start generating my capture. Now granted, I will say this, when it was time to pick up the product, when H capture was generated, I don't know why I was just expecting the question to be what day is it. That's just what I assumed, but it ended up being what month is it. So instead of actually, of course everyone does nowadays, they try to predict what the question will be. I had to just, instead of actually pasting the question in, I just had to go and type it in as quickly as possibly as I could. Now granted, a lot of times I screw this stuff up. Instead of like writing March, I would write something like March or something, or that's at least what I assumed I would do. But still, I typed in March and if submitted it, I still felt like I was too slow though. So I'm submitting my info and finally completing the checkout process. I'm on submitting order, then it bounces back out and it's submitting the payment again. Then it's checking order. Then boom, it says out of stock. But by that time, I'm not discouraged or anything like that. I'm just like, oh well, it's nothing I can do. And literally the only thing I can do right now, since I'm already literally through the checkout process, is just let it run and wait for restocks. So about 2 or 3 minutes later, I'm just letting it run. And I look up and I see checking order pop up again. Then I get a successful checkout. So I managed to secure a size 5 on Kith, which was, it's not too bad. Granted, I should have been faster. I still got to improve at these things. I got to get better at capture solving a lot quicker, but I just try to make sure I don't get anything wrong. I'm like very thorough when it comes to that. And I also managed to get a W on the Adidas Confirmed app for a size 11.5. So I managed to secure 2 pair for this release, luckily. Now I hope you guys are able to get a few pair if you could. This release was, I don't know if it was something, okay. I hope you guys did well. I wish I could have done better myself, honestly though. Now let's go on to the Yeezy Moon release. Now, this is definitely the drop of the week right here. This is what so many people have been waiting on. I don't know, well, honestly, I guess you can say the drop of the month, honestly. It's the Yeezy MXT Foam Moons. Well, both the foam and the sands that ended up dropping today. Unfortunately, I literally tried to go all out on Yeezy Supply for this, you guys. I kid you not. But unfortunately, nothing went my way. I was not able to get through queue on anything, so it happens. I'm not gonna sit here and complain like, oh well, wow. Like it happens. It happens all the time. So you know, I just moved on. Like, okay, well, nothing from Yeezy Supply. Got to move on to Shopify. So once the release wrapped up for Yeezy Supply, I went over to Shopify, started setting up my task, inputting my early links and all that good stuff. And once it hit 9:55. Granted, let me say this real quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the queue was especially super duper long for no reason today on Kith. It didn't make any sense how long queue was. So if you didn't start on time, there was maybe possibly a chance that you didn't get a chance to actually even get it to cop anything because the queue was just that long today. So once I'm finally through queue and started generating the H capture, I literally assumed it was going to be, what day is it today? So I was going to put Friday in. Nope, I was wrong. Then granted, it was still, what day is it today? But they wanted you to put it in as month, date, and year format, which is completely fine. So I did that, but here's the thing I screwed up with at first. I forgot to include my forward dashes. So I inputted it, they said it was wrong because I literally forgot my forward dashes. So I waited for me to get a chance to solve the captcha again. I solved it ASAP and did that, and I started trying to solve my captchas for my other task as well. But honestly, guys, by that time I already accepted my L. Like, oh well, that's it, I got it wrong, I took a L. It was a good run. But as I'm still solving captcha and peeking over at the screen at the same time, I see I get a checkout success, which I was super duper happy about, and can't say relieved, but I was definitely happy that I got it. So that was one pair I at least secured on Shopify for the Adidas Yeezy Foam drop. I wish I could have gotten the Sands, but I feel like I had too many tasks. If I would have had maybe 2 tasks per task group, because I had one task group for the Moons and I had another task group for the Sands, and they both had 3 tasks apiece. Maybe if I could have had 2 tasks instead of 6, I would have had more of a chance of trying to cop 2. But I made too many mistakes. I have to get better at solving captcha and being more efficient all together. So I will be working on that in the future, so we can try to improve this setup and see more success overall. But yeah, you guys, how did you guys do for this release and the last release? Do you feel it was difficult? Where do you think you could have improved? There's always room for improvement, honestly. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert. There's always something new to learn. But yeah, you guys, how many did you cop? I ended up copying a total of 3 pair, 2 700s and 1 Yeezy Foam Moon. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one, maybe tomorrow, or I'm not sure. But I will see you guys next time. Deuces.